Up on me. I'm here. Bill's not here, but I am. Okay. How are y'all doing? I apologize for being late. It has been a week, y'all. It's been a week, but I'm so blessed to be here. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen so I can actually read your comments. But let's see who's here. Hey, Gaten, how are you? Bill is on his way home. He had to do the post office run today because we have gotten behind. But I'm so glad to be here right now. Seriously. Sarah Johnson, what are you doing on here? This is your anniversary. It's kind of dark in here because it's cloudy outside. Hey, Diane, Christine, how are you? How are you doing? Let's see who else is coming on. Sean Davis is here. Well, hello. Donna Sadley, how are you? Y'all got plans later? Good, Sarah. Good. Celebrating your. I just can't believe that y'all have been married for so long. So happy anniversary to Sarah and her hubby. Let me just see if I can pull this up on the TV real quick. Yep. That way I can see your comments. Strawberry is in the room hosting today with me. Right, Strawberry? You're in the room with me, huh? Okay. And my sidekick, Bill, will be here at some point. No, let me just find this so we can be, because I could not read y'all comments, okay? I could not read y'all comments on this little screen. Michelle Trito, I saw your post on TikTok. What post did I do on TikTok? I can't remember. I did a couple of them. Hi, Jennifer Real. How are you? Reagan Zick, you said I'm back at work after taking a week off. Just a few weeks left. Just a few weeks left, Reagan, and then you're out of there, right? You're retiring, right, Reagan? Now you can go and do the things that you love, okay? Everyone's saying happy anniversary to Sarah. And I am going to pull this up so I can see your comments. All right, I am connected now. We are rocking and rolling. My goodness, Carmina, you just said hello to everybody. Good morning to everybody. Yeah, Strawberry's right here in the room with me. The bookmarks. So we're going to finish off the bookmarks today, hopefully. We'll see. It's very cloudy out here today. I didn't want to cancel today's live, even though I'm tired. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm tired, okay? It's been a week. So Ariel is healed, y'all. We went with her yesterday to her surgeon. So good news, right? Good news. We went to see her surgeon so he can check out her J pouch because she had that abscess in her J pouch, which was causing her extreme pain, right? For those of you who don't know, Ariel has Crohn's. And we went and saw the surgeon, her original surgeon that removed her large intestine when she was 13 years old. He did a massive surgery on her. And I'm so thankful. She invited us to come with her yesterday to have everything checked out because of last week, all the stuff that was going on, and the pain was just. But if you see her now, she's just walking around normal. So she got the clean bill of health yesterday from him. It was like a reunion. He's so proud. Like at 13, he basically went in and saved my child's life. So I pray over him and I pray over his family and his hands. Um, he was so happy to see us. And he said to me, he said, I know you must be so proud of Ariel because she went on to go to college. She's doing her social media stuff, doing it big on social media. Um, and she's just doing a good, she's just doing good things. She's just doing great things. She works hard and plays hard. For the gems are from Brenda Ray. So you may have to if Brenda Ray is not on here, you might have to contact her on Facebook. Yep. To get is Brenda on here? Maybe she's on here. I didn't see her come up, her name come up. But yeah, we're so happy because it was so good to see him and that he was still there. And she was like, Mom, I need to go find Dr. Ambrose, okay? Because after all of this, she needed to have that final checkup. And so he said she can come to him every 2 years to have it checked. But if she has any issues, come on. And I thought this doctor was so serious, but was so glad to see this surgeon who's like the best, okay? To see him yesterday was so wonderful. So I was so glad we got to go with Ariel to see him. And he said, yeah, I know y'all must be proud because now, imagine he, at 13, he saw her and it was just not what it looked like. And now at 27, he gets to see her again. And it's just like, oh my goodness. So yeah. Hey, Brady, how are you? Bill will be here soon. He had to go do a post office run because this week has been very, very, it's been very challenging. Okay. Tuesday, I canceled the live because I needed to be there for my mother. You know, my mother's a very happy go lucky person. And a lot of times when you see somebody that's happy go lucky, you have to check on those people. Because even though on the outside they may seem really happy, I kind of knew from talking to my mother, because I talk to her all the time, because I talk to her all the time, I knew from talking to her just over the last several days before Tuesday that she just was not, something just wasn't right. So I need to go check on my mom. I felt a certain energy of sadness because I know my mom. So I was like, up, Bill, we going over there. We're gonna go get her out the house and do some fun stuff with her. So yeah, check on your people. Check on your people. You know, that's what's important. And so I needed to be there with my mom. Need to be there with my mom. So it's okay to feel sad sometimes. It's okay to feel um it's okay to be, you need to be loved on a little bit, a little bit more than normal. You got to love on your people more than normal. So whenever my mother calls or anything, I drop everything. I drop everything. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should schedule live stream for 12:30. Yeah. That one we had to we just had to cancel it. But you got to be there for your people. And, we show up on YouTube all the time and we go through stuff. Just because you're on YouTube, I'm a regular person. I am a regular person just like everybody else. I feel things just like everybody else. But guess what? I know who I am and I know whose I am. And times will get challenging and you just have to just stay prayed up and you continue to do positive things. And so at the doctor's office yesterday, y'all, guess what I did? I had more of the artist trading cards. So all the staff there was so wonderful. And so I handed out the artist trading cards to them yesterday. And when you see the joy, just the joy on their face, and they don't know us because it's like a new staff. They don't know us, but I just told them, I said, Dr. Ambrose saved my child's life. I said, let me tell you about your surgeon that you work for, that you see every day. And you probably heard this before. But I told him, I said, my daughter Ariel, because they thought we were there to see him. I said, no, we're here to support my daughter. And I said, that man saved my daughter's life. And I'm forever thankful to him. By the grace of God, she pulled through. Because Crohn's is not an easy disease. Crohn's is Crohn's and ulcerative colitis, just awful, awful diseases, autoimmune disease. But we're still here, still seizing the day. And guess what? Even though I'm tired, it's a great day. Even though I'm feeling physically tired, it is a beautiful, wonderful day. I got my kids, I got my family, I have Bill, my mom is still healthy, you know? So it's a beautiful day, y'all. So we could sit and we could talk about the things that we don't have, but we have so much. We have so much. And I can go reach in my handbag and I could pull out, I could read, what can I not do? What can I do? I can reach in my handbag and I could pull out something that I created, right? Something that was my handiwork, because this is what I can do. And this little piece of paper, to see the smiles and the joy on the faces of those, it was 5 people on his staff working at the front desk. To know that this right here, this meant so much. This, something as simple as this. We see it as a piece of paper, but this may be the thing that helps someone to hold on. This may be the thing that helps someone to hold on. Yep. So mom's doing good. She's feeling really great. I think she needed to get out the house for a little bit. I have a hard time trying to get my mother out the house, okay? Her lawn person came, so she was so happy because her yard looks immaculate. So she's a happy camper right now, but sometimes, and just like us too, know that it's okay that you're feeling a little bit down or you're feeling tired. The fact that you know how you're starting to feel, sometimes all it takes is changing out your nail polish to brighten your day. you know taking mom to go get a pedicure. My sister took her last week to go and get a pedicure and a manicure. Having her grass done. Right now I'm growing a starter of an avocado plant so that I can give it to my mother. She loves plants. So I looked up on TikTok. Look, TikTok has so much stuff, okay? People can criticize TikTok, but TikTok has a lot of stuff. And so I looked on TikTok how to start an avocado plant. And man, I'm going to start. I started an avocado plant for my mother. So it's sitting inside of a baggie wrapped in some tissue, and it's in a dark place right now. So I'm going to leave it in there. I think they said for a week or two. And so I'm going to start my mom's avocado plant and give it to her because I know she's going to grow it. She has such a green thumb. Yeah. You got 10. Oh, Eileen Moore, you talking about? I had it 10 years ago. Had to have surgery. You had Crohn's? Is that what you were saying? 10.5 years ago. Tracy, you're so right. I can't drive. Can't get out of my. Can't get on my own. Oh, can't get out on my own. Most trips I do are the doctors, and sometimes you just want to get out and do stuff. Yes, like my mother loves to do thrifting, so we may have end up taking her. We might end up doing some Goodwill stuff. I am hoping that tomorrow I can, with my sister, get out with your sister. That would be great, Deb Couture. Sometimes it's just standing outside in the sunshine, getting a little bit of sunshine. And between me and my sister and Bill and Mark, the quilting Marine, and my daughter Ariel, we try to, you know, do as much, get over there as many times as we can, you know. And so we have been over there often. Like the Sunday before, we had cooked dinner. We cooked dinner for her, and we just all just had a day of fun. Just a day of fun. Mm-hmm. So check on your people, y'all. I gotta share a video with y'all too. I'm gonna share it on my Facebook page of her newest blanket, her newest Afghan that she crocheted. So she was so happy about that. So I took video of it because it's huge, and she's not gonna stop. So y'all, that's what's been going on this week. Gotta take care of mama. Sometimes you feel down, yep, and you don't even know why, yep. You don't even know why. Jennifer, where does your mom live? Jennifer said, I wish I could go visit my mom. Is your mom in another state? So y'all, that was my. I don't call it a rant. I just call it a message for someone who may be going through the same thing, right? I could either keep it to myself and keep it inside, or I could share it with someone who's going to, maybe it's inspiring someone or making someone say, you know what? Right. Marisha just said it. She said, look at God. I needed this message. Right. That's why I share. It doesn't make any sense for me to keep this to myself when I have my crafty friends here who may be going through the same thing. And so if it can uplift someone, or if there is a message that you need, then I'm going to share it because someone needs to hear it, and that's important to me. That way you don't feel like you're so alone either. Somebody's in here huffing and puffing, just entered the room.
You know what I'm saying?
You would think that he ran up the stairs.
Strawberry, what?
Strawberry's happy to see you. Plus, it's raining outside. It's funny, Strawberry wasn't even paying attention. And then Strawberry, all of a sudden, as soon as Bill came here, Strawberry moved in.
She's wedging herself under here, look.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking of putting this on one of these.
Excuse me.
Don't be coming in here making all this
You know what I'm
noise.
saying?
He in here making all this noise, y'all. Thought I would maybe match it up with one of these, and then I could put it on here, right? Something like that. We'll see. We're gonna see how this works. We're gonna see, because these are the little bookmarks. You are breathing, babe. Y'all, I had this. You know how they have these slices of cake at the grocery store? So after Ariel's doctor's appointment, we went to Publix, which is the store here in Georgia. I don't know if you have one. They had this coconut cake, just the one slice. I was like, oh, one slice is not going to hurt. And I feel like I need it. Okay. I felt like I needed it. That slice of coconut vanilla cake was so delicious. Marisha, you love Publix? Me too. That cake was delicious. And the slice, we bought Ariel had gotten a small, was that a strawberry shortcake, Ariel? She had gotten a small strawberry shortcake. Oh my goodness. It was about this big. It was for Bill's birthday. It wasn't big at all. Like this. Y'all, that strawberry shortcake was good. That coconut cake. Look, I was like, do they have the whole thing? I should get one of those for my mother. The strawberry shortcake. She would like that, wouldn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I should get that for her.
Enough for her to be happy.
Ooh, it was just big enough. Yeah, it would be just big enough for her to be happy. She would love that. My mother likes goldfish and Oreo cookies together. Like that combination. I don't know what it is, but she'll have her little goldfish, and then she likes the Oreo thins, and she'll break those up. Right? She'll break my mother's 90 years old. She'll break those up, and that's like her little dessert. And then she likes the Mayfield. What are those things called, girl? Those ice pops that she likes. She likes the Mayfield Brown Cow ice pops. I have my mother's whole grocery list in my head, okay? As long as she's filled up with those, she's good to go. I bet, Deb, it's the salty and sweet combination. But goldfish, so she'll have her little bowl, her little cute bowl of crumbled up. She'll break the Oreo thins into pieces, and then she'll have the goldfish like right next to them, and that's to be her little combination snack. And then she has to have her boxed wine. She has to have her what is the name of the wine, Bill? Something blush. Sunset Blush boxed wine. She knows the things that she absolutely loves, you know. She knows, and as long as she has, we keep her stocked up in her yarn, get her Ensure delivered to the house, and she is good to go. So there's a whole behind the scenes, making sure mom is taking care of thing going on. Look at this one, y'all. Look at that with her charms are so pretty. We call Charmed by Brenda Ray, but you'll have to contact her on Facebook. But look how cute. That's mom's snacks, okay. And it's working for her. And the doctor said, just let her do her thing. He said he ain't complaining about anything. Her health is good. He's like, just And when she asks, sometimes she says, my mother will tell me, she says, you know what? I may be blind, completely blind in one eye. She said, but guess what? God gave me two eyes. And that's what she said. She said, God gave me two eyes. She said, that's why God gave me two. So she said, I could focus on not having sight in the one eye. She said, or I could just focus on saying, you know what? I have another eye and it's working just fine. And that's what she focuses on. Yep. She does have a great attitude. I'm just adding some sparkle here for her earrings. I'm going to add these little gems, these little gems on here. Oops. Let's see. My nail polish just about matches with her with her outfit. Yes, my mother will tell. My mother has some wisdom, boy. She always drops such good gems. Okay, doesn't she, Bill?
Oh yes. I had to send that Zoom link.
Oh, no problem. I was just wondering what you were doing over there. That's good.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, Vicky and everybody, my birthday was great. I stayed in the confines of the house. It was wonderful.
nobody sending you on any errands, huh?
You know?
You sure got a lot of calls, didn't you?
Oh my goodness. And thank everybody for all the comments. I think I said thank you somewhere, but it's so many that came in, it might have got lost in the mix.
Tracey, have you ever scrapbooked? You know what? I remember scrapbooking like years ago. Years ago. I think my mother may still have that scrapbook. I think my mother has it.
Ricky said, did we get her package? You read it already, didn't you?
No, I didn't read it. I'm asking you. You went to the post office.
Well, I didn't see any. I didn't ask.
You know what? There's some packages on the table downstairs.
Okay.
What was cake again?
Carmina said, I'm fired. Okay. Carmina.
It was a small strawberry shortcake.
Rowena Carpenter said, where did you get those ladies on those cards?
Rowena, these are digitals.
And I'll try to find a link.
These are our digitals.
Assuming Donna silently doesn't beat me to the punch.
They are the paper dolls.
You know what? I wear my iWatch so much that when I go out, if I don't have it on, I feel naked. It just feels wrong. Thank you, Donna. That link will take you to the paper dolls, and I'll pin it to the top of the page also. Tracy's been working on the men.
Yep, the men, the teenagers. It's just a whole. I have so many screens open right now, trying to finish those up.
Aline says, I'm going to try to make keychains.
Oh my goodness. Those would be so cute.
Thank you, Sarah and everybody else.
Sarah's anniversary today. Sarah and Matthew.
So how long have you been married? And you better not stay longer than
you know that Bill ain't
35 years.
Not on social media, right? This would be cute. Maybe too much blue, maybe. Let's see. That actually would go good too. Huh.
Norma Watson was late.
This looks like it would go good with this one right here. That gem. Charmed by Brenda Ray, y'all. I don't know if Brenda's on here.
Beanie Free.
Everybody was wondering where we got the charms. I don't know if she's on here though. Brenda Ray.
Sarah Johnson's, this is their 43rd.
That's what I'm saying.
I do not
I'm just
believe
like,
that.
oh my goodness.
That's amazing.
This is so fun picking out the... Look at all of these charms, y'all. Yep, I bought these from Brenda Ray, and guess what? I immediately told her, look, you do such good work. You're undercharging. So, you know, for the work that she does with all of these.
Oh, Brenda Ray is on here?
Is she? Oh, she's
Brenda
on here.
Ray
Okay,
is on
good.
here.
Look, I told her, do not undercharge yourself for the work that she does. Look at, and everything is just so different. All of them. Could you imagine what you can do? The amount of things you can add these to. This one is so cute with the heart, though.
I agree,
I just
Wanda.
love hearts.
Wanda Rhodes says, Sarah Johnson, you two don't look old enough to be married that long.
Right. That's what we...
Matthew proposed to her when she was 7.
That's what we keep saying. Like,
and
wait
he
a
was
minute.
8.
You know. We'll give Matthew a hug for us. Okay, that one is going to go, I think, here. Maybe.
Oh, Vicky Jensen said something. Let me see. Vicky said, I wish you guys were going to Paper Gonza so we can meet you in person.
Oh.
One of these days.
Right. Paper Gonza.
It's amazing when we actually do get to meet you.
Oh, we ain't got, look, will we ever get it?
Norma last month.
Oh, yeah, that was
in
fun.
person.
That was
but
fun.
I felt like I knew her already, but
it really felt like we knew each other.
But it was good to see her.
It felt like we knew each other already. For real. Do yellow. I could do yellow or gold on this too.
Vicky says it's a treat that I did for myself.
Awesome. Paper Gonza.
What? Norma said it'll be 45 for her and Junior. Oh my
wow.
God.
It was nice meeting Junior too.
You know?
Norma and her hubby.
Vicky said,
look at this one right here, y'all. This right here. Look at this. Look at the level. Look at the little T something right here. Is that not the cutest?
Reagan Zick says, yes, so there were 2 tickets left for Paper Gonza, so somebody still got a chance.
Y'all better go get your tickets.
Hi, Allison Thetford. You finally out? Oh, no, she retired, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, Allison's retired.
Allison, I was about to say, you're finally out for the summer.
No, she is having fun.
I'm out for all the summers.
She got her cute doggy. Have you seen her dog?
No.
She's got a greyhound. I think that's what you had, right, Allison? Allison is like, yes, retired, okay. Look,
I ain't retired. I'm tired. Forget retired. No, you know, I'm gonna tell you what's when you here's the ultimate level of tired. When you tired.
Huh?
Ooh, I'm tired. You heard people say that? Ooh, child, I'm so tired. That's when you're tired, okay? Allison said, yes, a retired racer from England.
Oh my goodness. Right, she went and bought the upscale dog. How do I want to do this now, y'all?
DFC talking about or tie. Vicky said John and Jill Pounds got 2 of the last 4 remaining.
Oh, wow.
They're going to be at her table.
See, that's why we're not going, because John and Jill going. We be cutting up. They'll end up.
John going to mess with people.
John gonna mess
John ain't
people
gonna be
up.
off the chain. I feel it, okay?
Y'all better post your pictures and stuff in there. So y'all gonna get to meet each other, huh?
Gloria Hawkins.
John, I don't think they can hold all of us and
Jay.
Bill.
Jay, I'm with you, girl. Jay said, I was tired too, Lord. I needs to hit the lottery. I know I needs the lottery to hit me. Okay, that's how bad I need it.
You have me, so you already hit the lottery.
Well, there you go. But
there's that.
To add to that, the 200 million that's going on right now. I don't see how nobody can win 200 million and be broke 2 years later, anytime in his lifetime, okay?
It's because of money management, babe. They think they...
That's because they do stupid stuff. Like the guy who was flying, he would order a sandwich at some 5-star hotel in New York or something, have a limousine pick it up and drive it to a private jet, Learjet, and have it flown to wherever city he was living in, have another limousine bring it to his house. Yes, he ran out of 250 million in about 2.5 years.
He was done.
Cindy Piper.
That one I put off to the side. I think it'll work out just fine.
Jay talking about, let him know, Tracy. He hit the jackpot with you.
Hit the jackpot.
The jackpot hit me. Okay.
June will be our 19th anniversary.
Look, Maniac. Look, Maine. Look at this word. How she spelled this, Trace. Maine, like the state of Maine. Maniac Grammy's Homestead.
I love it.
That's a name right there. How you doing?
I don't know if have we ever met you, Maniac?
I don't think so.
Y'all welcome Maniac. Grammy.
Carmina's telling Brenda Ray, all right, Brenda, now, some of us here in this crafting family would like to know how we can purchase some of your charms.
They are so cute, okay? And now I get to share them with someone.
Maniac says, I'm new.
Well, we're so happy that you're here. Hello, Grammy's Homestead, how are you? Hello, Grammy's Homestead, how are you? It's such a lovely day, and I'm glad you came to play. Hello, Grammy's Homestead, how are you? Bill, what'd you say?
I don't know. I got tongue-tied on.
I'm like, what
Grammy's
on earth?
Homestead. Well, I'm looking at Maniac Grammy's Homestead, but you said Grammy's Homestead Maniac.
I'm like, what in the world is he doing? That is too funny.
Oh, Amy, I'm missing stuff. Amy says she had court yesterday and the judge was so funny. He asked my fiance what our relationship was and then joked that he got put on the spot. Then when my fiance answered, the judge asked me if I was happy with the answer. And what did you say? Amy said I was big grinning. I couldn't even answer. I just showed my teeth. Judge.
Y'all are funny. Okay.
Sarah Johnson says, I got good news from a vascular doctor today. I got the veins of a 16-year-old.
Oh, wow.
So I never need to see him ever again.
I love it. Look at you.
Hey, Sarah, that's like when I was coming from the hospital for my cardiac stent thing. I said, I love you guys so much. All of you doctors and nurses were so wonderful. I hope I never see you again as long as I live. In a good way, though.
Right. They were probably saying the same thing about you. Because Bill was trying to instruct them on how to do the operation.
You know what I'm saying?
They said Bill talked the whole time. 10
put...
cc's of such and such. Yeah, go ahead and get that. Because it was one of those where you're awake. They said your husband never stopped talking. Like, he was saying stuff.
It's just that they sounded like it was a little urgent. Like it was urgent.
He said they yell it out so that everybody can repeat it back to make sure that everybody heard it right. They said Bill was in there just to...
Yeah. The lady goes, so-and-so, 720. And the doctor said, 380 of Heparitol. But it was Heparin or something.
Heparin or something like that?
Yeah, Heparin. I said, yeah, hurry up. 380 of that. 380
he was having
Heparin. Get it, quick. You got to put me under. You don't want me to say nothing, okay?
Carmina, it looks like Paper Ganza is a big event that Craft Roulette is having.
Vicky Jensen, talking about we believe that. Vicky.
Right. I was like, oh, I am not surprised. Oh, my husband was talking the whole time.
Jay says, I trained a group of cardiology docs yesterday. They were pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Well, there you go. What'd you train them to do?
Jay, what do you do? Inquiring minds want to know.
Norma Watson.
They said Bill was just a talk. Yeah, go ahead and get that. Hurry up. They were laughing about it, though. You can't take him nowhere, even in the operating room, right? Can't take Bill nowhere.
Okay, she said I trained him on a new cardiology app.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Hi, Lily. Lily says, welcome to all the new people of today, and I hope you enjoy our family. Cindy Piper said, when they were wheeling me into the operating room, I saw all the staff in there and was going to say something witty to them, which didn't happen because I went out like a light bulb. Oh, that must have gave you the happy juice or whatever that stuff is called. Amy, I believe you. Amy says, I had a meeting earlier, so I started folding laundry. Now I have laundry on the bed, and my cat is lying on the folded clothes. That's how our cat
sounds like it.
If you bring anything new in the house, I don't care if it's a sheet of paper.
Yep, she's laying right on it.
If you turn your back for 5 seconds, she'll be going to be laying on it.
Yep.
Like she's claiming it territorially.
That's our kitty cat. Bill, how do you like this so far? I'm going to put the black one on here.
I like all of them.
With the butterfly. I think that'll be cute.
Yes, that will be.
Here's what the other side looks like, y'all. Thanks, Jennifer. And that background paper is a collection. The one that I use for these. That's the digital collection as well. So there's like, how many of those? 5 different ones in that paper collection?
What?
The paper collection. The background paper for this.
I'm not sure.
You have that one link, I believe. That'll get them to the whole collection. But most of you should have this already.
Which one?
The collection, the whole collection, all of those.
Oh, so,
There's a way to just share the link to whole collection, I believe.
okay.
Hello, crafty family. How are you? Okay, let's see what this looks like when I do it like this. I have this song stuck in my head, y'all, and it's old school. It's an old school song, y'all, and it's stuck in my head.
Okay. You follow this link, and you can see all the digital papers that are in there.
I want to tie this all the way, but in case someone wants to just remove it, they can. What do you think?
Yeah.
I want to tie this. Was that like a yawn talk, babe?
Yes, Lord.
My goodness. My husband showed me all of his tonsils, okay, if he have any. Your tonsils still in?
You know,
No, I'm asking you. Are you still have your tonsils?
I had them out.
I still have
So I
my
had
tonsils.
to have ice cream and
I think kids be
Verner's,
wanting to get their stuff out
stuff like
just to
that.
have the ice cream.
Zal Storm says, my sister's cat does crazy stuff like that. He has to get in any new box that comes in the house, no matter what the size. Our cat can squeeze her body through the smallest spaces. It's amazing that there's no way you think to yourself she's going to get through that spot, but she does.
Vicky said she got her tonsils out at 7.
That's about how old I was. 5, 6 or 7.
Sarah said, "You tired, Bill? You tired?"
I am.
He tired. You know what? I could probably put gems on some of these, huh? What do y'all think? That would be a cute little added touch, right? Put gems on some of the artist trading cards. I don't know if y'all have done that. I think that would be a cute idea.
Beanie Freak said she had her tonsils taken out in her early 20s. It was so painful. Ice cream did nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe as a kid, you're more, I don't know.
You just be focusing on the ice cream. As an adult, you be thinking about everything. Like, ooh, these people about to get me.
I tell you what, when I was in the military, I saw these two guys lying in the sick bay.
Did we get their tonsils out?
No, they got circumcised.
And, oh my goodness.
And we were like, oh my God. Because that's you guys, you're supposed to do that at birth. You know
that went south real quick.
No, I'm just saying, you don't wait till you're a grown man and tell me I'm going to get circumcised. I know it had to be painful. I'll be a doctor. That's okay. I'll pass. Okay.
We're good. Okay. We went from, look, we went from tonsils.
Well, we were talking about pain. That's the common denominator.
Oh,
Barbara Lane.
Hey, Barbara.
Oh, Rowena, if you click on that link right there, it's going to take you, the page is going to take, here it is right here. All the ones, okay, that's the digital collection. Now I'm going to give you a link for
you'll
the
see
digital stamps, just in case you really want to see those too. There's two different digital areas. One is the digital collection, which has papers and images and stuff like that. The digital stamps, a lot of them, they mirror some of the photopolymer stamp sets we've created in the past. Okay, there you go.
Okay, I like matching these up with different colors.
Sonny Creel says, I still got my tonsils. I've never had any childhood disease, and I'm 50 plus.
Yeah, I still have my tonsils. Now, I did have the chicken pox, though. You know? Remember back in the day when
I can remember
chicken pox?
I got all that. Chicken pox.
Then your parent puts you together with everybody in the house. Let's
And
get.
they put the pink stuff all over.
Let's just the calamine lotion.
Yeah.
Like, let's just go ahead and get all of this over with in one sitting, okay?
I mean, they told us, me and my cousin, Butch and Bruiser, my cousins, we all got it at the same time. We were in Detroit. And they told us, do not scratch them. But Butch scratched his, and he had scratches.
It's hard not to.
Everywhere. At the end of it,
oh my
sore
goodness,
things.
it's hard not to scratch.
My mother put these gloves on me and taped them on my wrists.
Did she?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, how old were you?
I was about
She said, you better not remove those things.
Oh, no, my mother didn't play. I wish you would take these gloves off and scratch anything. It'll be the last time you ever use your hands. Period. You know, it's funny how your mother can say stuff like that and you believed her. Oh, it's be the last time I use my hand.
The butterflies. Yeah.
How many of y'all had the kind of mothers could just look at you and you would just start crying?
When you knew you was doing something bad. Yeah, my mother,
especially when we sitting in church. And there were different levels of the look. There was a look where you knew you had a chance.
Okay, here's the other thing. How many of y'all were named after somebody? Like, you know, you're named after a relative, or like Jennifer. Did your mom just or dad just come up with that name, or were you named after somebody, like a relative? Like Bill, he's a William Phillips Jr.
Yeah, William Clayton Phillips Jr.
Right. William C. Phillips Jr.
Well, actually, you know the story behind that. I think I might have told it. My mother spent the entire pregnancy bothering my father, who was kind of quiet, like, so, Bill, what do you think of this name? So, Brandon or Tommy? Jimmy or Frank? You know, whatever. And he's like, yeah, it's good, whatever. So, apparently she got it down to 2 names. And when I was born, she asked the nurse, I'm down to my last 2 names. What do you think, this or this? And the nurse said, well, your husband has already named the child. What do you mean? What did he name him? William Clayton Phillips Jr. So for the whole 9 months, he already knew, no matter what she said, that this was the name.
What are y'all talking about? My name is after my Nana. Oh,
Neenah.
Nana Yvonne. My middle name is actually after my mom's sister.
Oh my God, Reagan Zick, I'm sorry. Reagan says, The Exorcist came out the year before I was born. The main character's name is Reagan.
Oh, what?
I remember that.
And they named you after that character, huh? Wow.
Oh my God. I'd have had to change my child name if that was it.
I love your name though.
I do too, but I don't like The Exorcist. So
right.
That little girl, she was so cute to turn into that.
To that thing. What was that, Linda Blair?
Yes, Lord.
Linda Blair, I think it's the one who
never
played.
took off after that movie. People were
probably
to have
scared.
on the screen. They were like, I don't want it in my movie.
That ain't right.
She played that role, didn't she?
She
For the
really
rest
did.
of her life, she was the Exorcist to me.
Get out of here. Your daughter Erica came from All My Children's. Erica?
Oh my God.
What? Oh my goodness.
I love Erica Kane. Erica Kane, boy.
Get out. DX said she said her middle name is after Annette Funicello.
Oh. Sissy Spacek, I loved her too. Especially in the movie, the Fire movie.
Oh, you talking
But she
about
got mad at the prom,
what was the
got
name of that?
everybody.
What's that name of that?
I forgot.
Just killed off a whole
Just
prom,
got all
whole
her
class.
classmates. Every one of y'all got to bite
Every
the
one
dust,
of them.
okay?
Oh, look, Tina says I was named after a young girl my mama met at church.
Yeah, it was Carrie.
Middle name is combo of grandma maiden name and mama's middle name. Oh.
Sarah said, my mom named me after a soap opera show. But I don't know which one.
My mother actually named me, my middle name, Lucinda, after her sister. Her sister passed away as a teenager. And my mom said she saw, when she was pregnant with me, she saw the vision of her sister. And she decided to name me, my middle name, after her sister.
There you go. Marina Carpenter says, those ladies are very pretty. How will you be using them?
These are going to be bookmarks. Yep, these will be bookmarks.
Oh, DFC says my first name was after Debbie Reynolds.
Oh,
and
wow.
The middle one was after my great-grandma's brother, Lynn. Reagan said, I love my name.
I love your name, too. Seriously. I love Regan. The name Regan.
Reagan, you can mess with people. Be like, look, you better leave me alone. You better go do some research on me.
You better leave me alone.
You'll never be the same again by the time I get through. Jay says, to clarify earlier statement, my first name is Janicia. My aunt made up my middle name. Here, what's it say? Alasian?
Huh?
Alasian?
Alasian.
That's just different. Too much.
It
makes you think of Malaysia. Lily McGee says, I was named after my granny and mom, Lillian, and my granny, Marie. Yeah, Vicky, I like it too. It does sound regal. Alasian. Tina Barker says, Lucinda is a beautiful name.
Thank you. Yeah, my mom said that I look just like her sister.
Cindy Purvis says, I don't know where the Cynthia came from, but Louise is my mom's middle name.
Get out of here. Sarah said, my mom named my sister Tammy after Tammy Wynette. Stand by your man. Is that the same Tammy Wynette?
I think so. I could be wrong.
That's the only Tammy Wynette song I remember.
You know, check this out. Amy says, I once had a friend named Sherian. I loved it. Asked her where it came from. She said it was a typo on the birth certificate. Her mom liked it.
Get out of here.
Sherian. It actually sounds cool, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sherian. Sorry, Chris said, yep, Tracey, it was. Stand by it, man.
Mm-hmm. I remember that song. I was a kid, but I still remember that song. Okay. I was tired when I first got on. I don't feel that tired anymore. Now I got the song stuck in my head, y'all. The egg, I posted a link to it in the group. To what? You posted a link to what? Oh, nice. Storage solution. I need several storage solutions, y'all. I need some storage solutions. Oh, I might as well put the hole in there, huh? This makes me want to cut up every single box that I have. Every single box. On Sirius, they do a 70s channel. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see it. What? They do a 70s channel and they replay KCK. I remember KCK song, Top 20, and it's really cool to listen to by the years. Did you all listen to that? Oh, wow. I didn't know they had that. Cecilia, I love your name. She said, I was named after my dad's oldest sister. My Chelsea's middle name is after my sister, Chelsea Yvonne. Reagan, you should do one. Do a video and post it. You're gonna post it on YouTube. You know what? I've seen that before. Carmina, she said, all I know is my mother named all her girls with the first letter that begins with C. Cecilia, Cynthia, Carmina.
Oh,
and my
that's
baby
different.
sister was named Mary Elizabeth. Oh.
There were some people on the corner, like my last name is Phillips, and their last name was Phillips, and it was a bunch of them, but the mom named all of them with their first initial was P, right?
Mm.
So there was like Paul, Piper, Paris, Philip, uh, who else? There was a bunch of them. And you know what? All of them excelled magnificently. You know, one of them, I think, they were all from Saginaw, Michigan, but one of them was the superintendent of schools down here in Atlanta for years. One of them, two of them went to Harvard, one went to medical school, and one went to law school. They both graduated like summa cum laude or something like that. Another one was an engineer. I think one of them was a dental hygienist or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they all just excelled magnificently.
I've seen where people name their kids like the same letter,
Right.
like a theme. Oh, that's cute.
Norma says she has 2 videos now on her YouTube channel. It's exciting.
Oh,
Norma's
nice,
moving
Norma.
along.
Look, this song is stuck in my head right now, Bill. You want to know what song it is?
What is it?
Life is a 3-ring circus. All of the ups and downs of a carousel.
Who made that one?
That I know so well. I don't know. Is it the same group that wrote? I guess it's true, 'cause I'm stone in love with you. You
Oh,
always
that
can
was
Google it.
Enchantment, wasn't it?
I don't
No,
know. You could always Google
I
it.
think that was Enchantment. You know what? That's true, Becky Jensen. George Foreman did name all his kids
George. Yep. And then there was a book. I used to read this book. I think it was called George. He wrote a children's book, and it was the kids loved it.
He had a bunch
The
of kids
kids
too.
absolutely loved it because it was a funny book, and the kids, it was a great story time book. So I would use that book all the time.
Now, I just put the link to Norman's channel for y'all if y'all want to go check that out.
Go check it out. Actually, I wanted to put a clip on this one. Well, I actually wanted to put one of these on here. Wait a minute. See? So I didn't want to tie it in a knot.
I knew this lady. She named both her kids Billy. One was a boy and one was a girl. The boy, of course, Billy, and the girl was Billie.
What, both kids?
Yes.
Oh.
She thought that was cool, I guess. Jill Pounds.
Really? You see what Connie said?
My mom named us Ronnie, Donnie, Connie, and Bonnie.
Oh my goodness.
Next time we see that's different.
That is different for sure.
Did she ever get y'all mixed up? You. My grandmother, like all the family, we'd be there like for Christmas or something like that. She would just say, "Hey," and that meant everybody better come.
Everybody better come. Grandma.
Hey is your name, okay?
Grandmama calling y'all.
And you let one of us not come. I mean, it could be 8 or 9 kids to come. If one of them just say, 8 people going, I ain't going. That one that didn't go was finna get it, okay? I wanted you. You got 8 people. No, I didn't want them. I wanted you. And I'm finna get you too. Go give me a switch. Y'all know how that story finna go down. Okay?
Grandmama was feisty, huh?
Jill, my birthday was great. That's like my cousin Bruiser. I couldn't say Bruiser, so I should say Bunna. For a long time, I started calling him Chris. Like Bunna. Finally, I learned how to say it. And to have the name Bruiser, his name didn't match him because when he graduated from high school, he was about maybe 5'2".
He didn't look like a bruiser.
He loved basketball. All he wanted in life was to be a basketball player. But he ended up he was an engineer, super smart. And he might have been about 5'2", 5'3", and he graduated from high school. But by the next year, he was 6 feet.
Is he that tall?
Yeah, on like 6 on the dot.
He don't seem that tall.
I know he doesn't.
I thought I was a little bit taller than him.
But I thought I was in his wildest dreams. If he could have just been that height in high school, that'd been all he could have ever asked for in his life.
So this one, I spilled a little bit of water on her.
Gaten says her daughter's children's name starts with a K. Kim, Kevin, Chloe, Kenzie, and Comley.
Really? Everything K. Oh, where's my pen?
Your parents says her name was supposed to be Beth, but my biological dad didn't like it. Are you happy, or do you wish your name would have been Beth? I like Gio, probably because that's what I know you is, but I guess if I know you as Beth, I'd probably like that too.
Right. Either way. I'm giving her a necklace. I had a little bit of water spill on her, but it'll still work.
Yeah, Amy says, Trace, he might have topped out at 6, but as we all tend to lose height as we age. And I think that's what happened.
I'm not losing my height.
Mm.
Bill, I think he may have lost some of his height.
I ain't lost nothing.
Bill be talking about he's 6'2".
No, I'm 6'1" and 3/4.
He had to put the 3/4.
I gotta get my 3/4, okay? Jill says her brother's name Bill and she's Jill.
Oh, okay.
Eileen says, who had to go to, after some movie, somebody had to go to a psychiatrist. Which movie, Eileen? Let me see which one she's talking about.
Somebody had to go to psychiatrist.
Which movie was it? The Exorcist? I'm telling you, I should have went to one after that movie.
She got a little necklace on. That glue will dry. The glue is going to dry clear, so that'll work.
Cindy said, I had names picked out for babies before I was married. One was Peter.
What?
John.
I don't know. We do that, don't we?
And then I married Danny, and the name didn't happen. Peter and John. Ain't that the name of the Beatles? Amy said, my dad wanted to name my sister Michelle, Rain, or Lorraine, and my mom was not going for it.
Mm.
So what's your sister's name?
Mom
Amy?
won, huh?
Jill said she had a girl she wanted to name her girl Autumn Marie. Autumn Marie. That sounds like a rich person's name.
What did she? Oh, Autumn.
Autumn.
Autumn Marie.
Yes.
That's a pretty name.
Okay, Amy's sister's name is Michelle.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm putting necklaces on.
Well, he got
ladies.
one of the names. He probably told your mom, look, one of these names is going to my child, so you better pick one. Be happy.
No, Bill, that's not how it works, okay?
Oh, Amy said, nope. My mom chose the name Michelle. He wanted Rain. Rain is cool. Rayne. Ain't that cool? That's different spelling.
That's a pretty name.
Actually, both of them are good, though.
I love that. I love the spelling.
Cindy said if we had a girl, we wanted to name her Esther Joanna Ruth.
Raina
Like the
James.
movie star.
Raina James.
I like Raina James.
Raina James was our character in what's the name? Was it Nashville?
That
was a great
movie. Oh
series.
God.
That series was great.
I must have watched that at least 3 times. The whole
I think
series.
it because it had the music element to it also.
Right. And you got to see how they all interacted and all the dynamics and people who were famous who
It was like a
who really
musical.
probably shouldn't have been. The other people who were on the sidelines who
Right.
was super talented, but for some reason they weren't as big as some of the other ones.
Although, what's his name? The guy that she was having that she was in the relationship with years ago.
Right.
What's his name?
I know you're talking about. I can't
He
think
was
his
my
name.
favorite character.
The one who ended up being a producer.
Oh, was he the producer? He played the guitar.
Right. And he could sing, but first he was the one girl's
What is his
boyfriend,
name?
and then they broke up. And he became like a producer. I can't think of his name.
Oh, Jill. She said James always picks out books for me to read. Any other day he picked out Where Is My Sneaker? Oh, I love it. I love it. That's so cute. Tell James thanks for picking out Miss Tracy's book. Tell James, Jill, tell James, you are number one. Reading so much fun. um, that's a good question. I always like, you know what? There is a Chelsea in New York. There's a Chelsea, New York, or Chelsea area of New York that was very popular. And I always liked that name. It was either going to be Kelsey or Chelsea. And it had to be something that would go with my sister's name. So I thought Chelsea Yvonne had a good ring to it. He has so many books, LOL. Absolutely. Yes. Jill, does he have the Very Hungry Caterpillar? And Llama Llama Red Pajama? What about Goodnight Moon? I think he has that one at home. Oh, yes. He's got a whole library, huh? I love it. Speaking of libraries, I had to go to the library the other day, y'all. I had to my card was completely out of the system. I have never had that happen where I don't have my card anymore. I mean, oh, Pigeon Needs a Bath. That's a funny one.
Oh, that's a book called that?
Mm-hmm. That Llama Llama series, though. I had the opportunity to actually meet that author. And I'm glad I met her before she passed. The Llama Llama, Anne Dudney. That was her name. Okay, let's go ahead and, so I have a little bit more time. A little bit more time. I think these would be cute on here. I don't know if they would last on there. Let's see. I'm going to make a few, just a few of these. I want to make a few more of the look at me, I'm forgetting what I'm getting ready to say. Anybody else have that happen to them? I'm going to make a few more of the artist trading cards, just a few, so we have a little bit more time. I'm just going to grab a couple of little scraps. I have a box that I had already cut up. I got a few. I think I can make something out of that. And make a couple of these. I have to refill because I've been giving these out, so. 2.5 by 3.5, right? Well, let me see what y'all are saying. When you restart the Stamp Club, are you going to do a grand restart? Yes, I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be fun to do something like that, Amy. Ooh, a flower would be cute in the lady's hair. Ooh. Now y'all got me doing all kind of stuff. Okay, I think that would be a good idea. Flower in the lady's hair. Bill removed himself from the room, so I'm trying to look at y'all comments and be nosy. He just randomly left, okay? I even gave one of the artist trading cards. Ariel has one. Chelsea's got one. When she came home, my mom, I gave her some. She was like, oh, these are cute. So my mom got to get one too. So she, you know, can't leave family out. Two and a half. I need to measure these again, y'all. 2.5. About 2.5 by 3.5, right? Let me come down here because that's crooked. 2.5 by 3.5. See if I can cut straight here. That looks straight enough. What do y'all think? Ooh, time to fix some lunch. Yes, you can replay these, the videos, y'all. Is it Roeba? I'll have to make sure I share that video of my mom with her latest Afghan work. She says, oh, I'm not going to crochet anymore. I'm tired of crocheting. And then guess what? We go over there. Guess what she's doing? Crocheting. She's like, oh, I'm done crocheting. I was like, okay, Mom. Tracey, when can we scrap-a-thon? I absolutely have no idea, okay? Let me look at my calendar, though. So we can do a June scrap-a-thon. I think that'll be fun. Because I have y'all, I just can't even. I have a lot of scraps. I have a lot. And look, I was over here. I was on the phone with my mom. And I was just stamping and cutting these out, little envelopes. I said, let me just stamp. I just kept finding any white paper and just stamping. And so now then I started cutting them out, you know, because sometimes you're on the phone and you're not really thinking that you're stamping and cutting. I just grabbed whichever stamp and got some white paper. Okay, so let me just put that there. And then, oops. Didn't help but have this envelope, y'all. Strawberry, what are you doing? Huh? I see you over there. What are you doing, Strawberry? What you doing? Huh? Look, y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Look at Strawberry. Strawberry. Hi. What you doing? She act like she knows she's on camera. Mm-mm-mm. Don't forget to get this image, y'all. It's the free one. Make sure you get that one. I thought this one would be good. Bill! Bill! Let Strawberry out! She ran downstairs. Y'all, I'm gonna have to go let the dog out for a moment. Sorry, y'all, because she's down there crying. Y'all chat amongst each other. Hold on. I'm coming, Strawberry.
Who am I taking? Trace. What am I doing?
Sorry, y'all. Oh, okay. Strawberry looks like her stomach is hurting. So I had to let my doggy out. Oops, look at me trying to glue the thing on here like that. Okay, let me move this out of the way. I just thought that this background right here would look super cute. My mom is okay, Anne. She's okay. We just needed to surround her and uplift her, and you get a certain age and you see a lot of your friends and relatives are no longer here, and that can get to you. So my mom, she's 91, and a lot of her relatives are no longer here. So she just needed some tender loving care. Some extra tender loving care, I should say. Because one thing about my mom, she doesn't want for anything. We got everything covered for her. But I just didn't like the way her voice sounded, and I was like, I got to be with my mom, y'all. That's why we weren't on Tuesday. That was Tuesday. So it has been a week, okay? So I'm thinking if these were cut out, add a little bit of color to these. I think that would look so pretty. What do y'all think? Get my little markers. So I'm going to definitely be in need of some color therapy. I just am. After this week, I'm definitely in need of some color therapy. Because I was like, oh, I couldn't, for some reason, I just wasn't able to get in the room, coming off of Ariel's thing and then my mom, not feeling okay and just need a little bit of color therapy. Now we've been getting rain like every day. Bill is downstairs with the dog. It's raining outside, so she still had to go out because her stomach has not been feeling good. That's one thing about Strawberry. She has stomach issues, and they even said that breed of dog will have stomach issues. It has been a week, Reagan. So they both go for their checkups next week. Strawberry and Gooby. Dental, not for no dental for Gooby because they can't give him anesthesia, but Strawberry's going to get her little teeth, her big teeth done. Right, Strawberry? You're going to get your teeth done, huh? She don't know it yet, but this will be great for the... See, coloring and stuff like this makes me happy. So I hadn't been doing this for a couple of days now, so I gotta make sure I take care of myself too, with everything that's been going on. You can't pour from an empty cup, so y'all make sure you take care of yourselves and stuff. Was it last night you gave me a foot massage, man?
Last night.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you fell asleep.
And then I fell asleep. I gave Bill a pedicure the other day.
That was a good one. Andrea White, how you doing? Mary Stevens, Ann Ryan, M. Sims.
You act like you just starting a live.
I know, I just got back though. M. Sims says, I've been reminding myself that God blessed me with great vision for 70 years. I'll adjust to whatever is coming.
Love it.
Sonny Creel says, are those alcohol markers?
Yes.
Jay says, me too, Tracey. I could craft in various ways all day.
I may take a little bag over to my mom and just have her do some. She loves to color. She loves to do all kinds of crafts, my mother. So I may just go over there and just take some things that I think she might want to do. Have a nice little crafting session.
K-Chan says, what kind of marker is the green one?
Actually, the green one is a craft. It's called Simple Craft. It's a dual brush marker. As if I needed another marker, right? Simple Craft. That's what it's called. So like with this, let me see. I'm using the inside of that envelope, right?
Hey, Rice,
And look what a nice little texture it has.
Tracy, is that size for A2 size cards?
You can put this on an A2 size card.
Hi, Laura Thomas. Laura says, great afternoon, Miss Tracy.
Hello. Well, let's make it a little bit darker around the edge. Let's do the green.
Mary Stevens says, it's amazing how much arts and crafts helps mental health and physical too. It helps calm me and helps me get my mind off whatever difficult things are going on in my little world.
Yes. It's crafting therapy. And it could be something as simple, like I was saying, as when I was doing these. It could be as simple as cutting these out, right? Something just as simple as that. Stamping and cutting. You could say all I'm gonna do today is stamp and color. You could say all I'm gonna do today is make some embellishments. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna take what I have on my desk and I'm gonna use that and I'm just gonna craft something. I'm gonna glue some things together and see what happens. And that's the fun part, you know? As a kid, imagine as a kid, we're in our own space, we weren't thinking about it. We just got in there and did it.
Norma says, I couldn't survive without my crafting.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Hi, Janice.
I may have missed some of the comments. You might have to go back because running downstairs and stuff. Might have missed a few of the comments.
The Neville. Cecilia Spencer. Cecilia says, I do something in my craft room every day after work.
I love it,
Something.
Cecilia.
Ann says it gets her mind off of her health issues.
Whatever it takes, you know? And sometimes, and no one has to get it. It's something that makes you feel good, right? If crafting makes you feel good, no one has to get it. Like, man, she spends all that time crafting. Okay.
Mary Stevens says, I love color so much that I have a hard time saying what my favorite color is sometimes. I respond to color so strongly.
Yes. Like, I want the flowers to be pink. And if I want to color them blue, if I want to color them brown, then by golly, let me color my flowers brown, okay? No one has to get it, okay? Your craft room, your rules. And if fussy cutting, I love fussy cutting. And fussy cutting is a very good, to me, a good stress reliever. Good therapy for me. Your thing might be coloring. My thing is coloring too. Your thing might be stamping, Mod Podge, whatever it is. Find that thing. Find that thing that makes you happy.
Reagan Zick says, same for me. I'm always in my craft room working on something. Even if I weren't selling things I make, I still would be crafting. Selling allows me to replenish supplies.
Awesome. I'm really liking the way that looks. But you see, I'm making an artist trading card, and then I'm going to give it away.
You gave away a bunch yesterday.
Yeah, at the doctor's office. I was telling them that. They were so happy, though. And even the guy, I didn't have one that was like male inspired, but the guy who was in on staff there,
He was happy too.
he was so happy. I was like, I'm gonna give him one too. Okay.
Jill said, John is finding out how calming crafting is.
I bet he is. Look at that. You introduced John to something wonderful, and now y'all get to enjoy it together. And now look, y'all getting ready to go to what's it called? Paper Palooza?
Yeah.
Paper, yeah. Paper Ganza. Paper Palooza. Yeah, so when life starts to get to you, just get in your craft room, y'all. So for somebody, it might be gardening. I know Bill, for him, it's playing the piano.
And Ryan says, I made some ATCs and put charms on them.
Oh, I love it.
Janice Waymeyer says, I do some kind of crafting almost every day. I love the fussy cut, and I'm able to do it again after my hand surgery. Yeah.
Hey, Janice. Janice and Brady on here, huh?
Kim Sim says, I tell my husband that crafting and watching you guys is like going to therapy.
Oh, my goodness. I love it. Because you just never know what people are going through. And so you want them to be better because of you, not worse. Okay? There's some people who could just like, oof. You want them to be better because of you. So I'm glad to hear that. Stitching makes me happy. Sounds like a shirt, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
What? I was reading.
Stitching makes me happy.
Oh, yeah, especially.
Whatever it is that you like to do.
Jennifer says, Tracy, what was the name of that green marker again, please?
This is called Simple Craft Dual Brush Pens. And this is probably the newest one in my collection. This one, actually, this might be a watercolor marker, right? I don't even remember. It might be a watercolor marker.
Janice says, Brady isn't feeling well the last couple of days.
Oh. How's your hubby doing? We saw Brady on here for a moment. Is he still on here? He was on here for a little bit.
Hope you're feeling better, Brady.
Yes, Brady. So I could add this to a card if I wanted to. I could add it to a card.
And Ryan says, I bought some alcohol markers at Five Below and they work well.
Oh, nice.
How you doing, Linda Huffman?
Hey, Linda. You hear strawberry stomach, babe? She's not feeling good. I don't know what she ate. Okay, grow love. Here. Grow love. Oh yeah, my strawberry stomach is, I can hear it. That didn't stamp out dark enough for me. I need to be more. I get to add this one.
Uh-oh. I don't know, Ann Ryan. I have to check and see. She said she asked me did I get her email. Little Helper says Biscuit is in the doghouse. He tore up his new bed. Don't you hate when they do that? I remember Strawberry was little. Oh my God.
Strawberry used to always. We must have bought
about 4 or 5.
we bought so many
would
beds.
say indestructible, wouldn't they?
Yep.
I mean, it'd be 2 days. They'd be in shreds.
She just got a new ball, and actually she's doing good with this one. I think she knows that if she...
you know she won't have one.
She knows she won't have one if she keeps tearing them up.
Reagan Zick says, I always see bundles of alcohol markers at Ross and sometimes TJ Maxx. If you're just getting started, not sure where to invest, just look for them in the craft section and try them.
That's a good idea.
We even tried some at the Dollar Tree. Well, not Dollar Tree, but Dollar General one time.
How did those work? You still have them, right?
Well, I like yours so good. I wouldn't give them a fair chance. You know, when you got all this stuff you got up in here, please. Oh, Lily McGee says, I wrote down everything I do and numbered it. I roll dice, and the number it lands on is what I do.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, we have, I had a little card game that I made with little things on it where you turn it over, and then if that's something, you just make that, whatever that is. But this can easily go on a card.
Kimmy's Crafting Corner. It's good to see you again, too.
Hey, Kimmy. Kimmy. Oh, Kimmy Mac. See what I got here. I need something to fill this space right here. See what I can use for that. I like to have little textures of stuff, so maybe a heart. Maybe there could be a heart there. Let's see. Would fit. Let's see if this will fit. Maybe I want a little bit of the green also in that. Let's see what we can get out of this. Be a little bit smaller.
Jill Pound says, in a book we're reading, Jane knows what tulips, crocuses, and daffodils are.
Oh yeah, the brains are huge at that age. People don't realize it, that this is the age where there's massive growth from 0 and up. Those first 3 years, massive growth for a baby's brain. So fill it up with all kinds of stuff. Use large words. Show them pictures, the whole bit. Okay, that gets them off to a really good start.
Mary Stevens says, Trace, that's a good idea for making patchwork hearts.
Oh, I'm just trying to fit a little heart in that space too. And then pop a little gem on it. But that is a good idea. See, I went around the outside of that. And I'm on a roll now. I like the way this looks. I'll use this for something else, but I could always just make some cute little hearts.
Please,
look at that, y'all.
Dee said, did you know that dogs imprint on humans? So what's your U2 that Strawberry imprint with? everything has imprinted on Tracey. Okay? Period.
Well,
Your dogs, cat, I don't care if it's an animal. If he walk in this house, it's imprinting on Tracey, okay?
kids do the same thing though. Kids, the same thing with kids. Kids just, I don't know. I just mesh with little kids, you know?
They only deal with me if Tracey gone. She got the house, then they look at me like, well, looks like it's you and me.
Looks like we're stuck with him.
But the moment she walk back in, see ya. Wouldn't want to be you.
I'm that person, y'all. I was that person when I was a kid, though. My little doggies didn't want for nothing.
The sentiment's starting to be around me, but I think it's because I spend a lot of time downstairs, and he don't like to walk up the stairs because it hurts his legs.
Yeah, he have no choice.
So now he's hanging around
He's
me.
like, I guess I'll be with him. I guess it'll be him. You know what song that is, right? Yes, you do. Is my humming that bad? Someone on here will know it. If you don't know it, someone else will know it.
Oh, Rowena, I just saw this hubby craft.
Yep.
I jump in now and then.
When y'all force him. Stone in Love. Look at Linda. Linda know. Look, Andrea know that song too. Bill, see? I never know the words to the song. I just know the tune of it. Overnight sensation. Drive a big expensive car.
Zell Storm. Deborah Couture says, gonna watch on TV. Hope everyone has a great rest of the day and weekend.
What you watching?
Yeah, what you watching? Teresa Fernandez.
That's what she's watching? Teresa Fernandez?
No. Kim Worthington just came on.
What's that one show we were watching?
Mr. Gaytan, let me see what your comment is.
What was that one show that we were watching? The one with where they're trying to steal a man's land and stuff? It's like the #1 series on Netflix right now.
I forgot.
I need to go back to watching that again.
Ransom or something.
I hadn't had much time. Oh, Ransom Canyon, right?
Something like that. Gaytan said, Tracey, I just wrote a list of all the things I can do for a card. I'm going to use a random number generator to pick a number when I don't know what to do.
Oh, that's a good idea.
See you later, Ali Moore. Oh, and Ryan just finished 1923.
You just finishing that?
But that's a good one. I tell you what, it took him a long time to get there, but when he got there,
it took a minute.
That's all I'm gonna say.
So cute. Now I'm just gonna put some gems, and we are good to go. It is a rainy, dreary day. It's like one of those days you want to just go to sleep. That's how rainy it is outside right now. I need to want a shiny ones. No, I'll do the pink. Pink is like a nice little blush pink. Okay. One over here, and I need one more. Okay, not bad for something that didn't exist before. This never existed before. Little did that envelope know that it was going to become a piece of artwork, right? The envelope did not know. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and head on off of here. Got my little crafting mojo in. Hopefully I can get some more going on later on today. Y'all check on your people, and not only that, check on yourself too. Know that you can feel it. You can feel how how you're feeling, and just take care of yourself. All right, y'all. Another one to add to the bunch. Y'all take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, y'all. Take care.
Bye.